Problem C, strong password of the educational Codeforces round 151. So we are given a database string and two strings L and R, and we want to predict or tell that if there exists a password that satisfies all the given criteria. So the length of the password must be m, must only contain 0 to n character, and should not appear as a subsequence in the database. So let's see how we are gonna see this problem. So for example, if we are given this L and R, so initially we go to the 5, so we have 5 here, then we have 1 here, we have no other position than this, then we have 2 here, so we come here. So now we have 4, so we can either go from 2 to 4, as it is given that we can go between Li and Ri. So we can go from after 2 we can go to 4 or go to 5 or go to 6, but 6 here does not exist. So whichever character does not exist, we can say that it goes to infinity. So whenever we have an infinity, we can say that that particular string does not exist as a subsequence and our answer will be S. In the second example, if our given database string is this, so after coming to the first occurrence of 3, like this is the first occurrence of 3, after that uh, we don't have any occurrence of 2, so we can say that the next occurrence of 2 is infinity. Yes, so this will give us yes, and 32 will be that answer password. But if it was 34, then we must go from 3 to 4 or 3 to 5, and now we cannot go to infinity, like we are getting limited by the indexes. So here we can say that when it will be, if it was 34 and 35, our answer would be no. So the approach was basically to go to the next corresponding index and go as far as possible, and if we go to infinity, or we can, or if the next character does not exist in the database, we can say that our password is strong enough. So how to code this? So so we have password as we have database of length s, will store an array, like there will be maximum 10 characters, and we would store the next occurrence of each of the character. So to store the next occurrence, therefore we need to go from the backward, and we'll put a extra here with infinities, so that we can tell whether the we are going to infinity or not. So we can assign a vector of length s, which would be a vector of length s, length 10, and all the values assigned as infinity. So now we go from the last index s minus 1 to 0. So now we can initialize our array. If our vector was a, we can first initialize with the next one, and we can update our particular we can update our particular value occurrence with the current index. This is how we'll store the next index of all the characters or at all indexes. So after that, when we iterate from when we iterate in the password, which are given in the form of L and R, we try to go to the maximum. Like we need the optimal solution will be we go to infinity. So we are trying to get as far as possible from the current index. So so at every step, so at every step, try going as far as possible, which is the next occurrence index. So after that, if we come to a point where our position tends to infinity, we can tell yes, the password is strong enough. So it will be more clear in the code. So this is string s is our database. We take a vector next occurrence initialized with n+1, which is infinity for us for now, and we store the next occurrence for each of the character for each index. After that, this is the index of the uh, this is the iterator on like our password. So we initialize a integer best locally for temporarily, and we try to find how much far we can go, and we assign it with that value, and at the end if our index goes greater than or equal to n+1, which is infinity for us, so we can see out as, otherwise see out no. If you have any question or want more clarity, comment down the video. Thank you.